In 1982, Peter Norton sits down with $30,000 and an IBM PC and writes a tool called Unarace, a program that recovers deleted files. He builds a brand on solving a real problem at the moment people need it most. Symantec buys the company in 1990 and launches Norton AntiVirus in 1991. Not Peter Norton's engine, Symantec's technology wearing Norton's name, but the name is the thing that matters. Trust purchased. 40 years later, the software carrying that name collects your IP address, your location, which browsers you have installed, which one is set as default, every URL you visit with metadata, the names and versions of every app on your machine, your network connection activity, your file paths, and your error logs. The privacy policy permits sharing some of that data for ads, analytics, troubleshooting, and legal compliance. None of it is secret. It is in the Products Privacy Notice. And for 8 months in 2022, Norton 360 also bundled a cryptocurrency miner that used customers' GPUs to mine Ethereum and took a percentage of the coins as a fee. It was discontinued in September 2022 when Ethereum's merge made GPU mining uneconomical. Not because of the backlash, the economics. The product history explains how a program that recovered deleted files became one of the most data-intensive consumer security suites available. Norton Internet Security launched in 2000, adding firewall, spam filtering, and cookie cleanup to the antivirus engine. Norton 360 launched in 2007 as a fully bundled suite, antivirus, firewall, phishing protection, backup, and PC maintenance tools in one installation. This is when Norton stopped being the antivirus and became the security platform. More components meant more background services, more system load, and the beginning of the reputation that followed it. Norton 360 with LifeLock launched in 2018, adding identity theft protection, credit monitoring, and stolen wallet protection. The product that started by recovering deleted files was now collecting identity-linked financial information alongside the browsing and device data. In November 2019, Symantec's enterprise division was sold to Broadcom for $10.7 billion, and the consumer business became Norton LifeLock. In September 2022, Norton LifeLock merged with Avast to form Gen Digital. The Avast acquisition brought the jump-shot history into the same corporate portfolio as the Norton brand. The community's verdict on the current product captures the tension precisely. Good protection, not worth paying for unless you want the bundle. The Defender is enough counter-argument is the dominant alternative recommendation. A V-test rated Norton in the top tier in April 2025. AV-Comparatives gave it 7 Advanced Plus awards and gold for real-world protection in 2025. The protection quality is not the complaint. The complaint is everything built around it. January 5th, 2022. KrebsOnSecurity reports that Norton 360 has been bundling a cryptocurrency miner, Norton Crypto, inside its consumer antivirus product. The feature uses customers' graphics processors to mine Ethereum and takes a fee from any coins generated. Norton describes it as opt-in. The community's framing is immediate and specific. An antivirus product is using customer hardware to generate revenue for the company. The machine you are paying to protect is being used to work for the company selling you protection. The backlash is substantial. Reddit r/privacy documents the community's reaction. The conceptual problem is clear even to users who accept that opt-in is a real distinction. A security product's business model should not include extracting compute resources from the devices it protects. The boundary between protecting your machine and using your machine has been crossed. Norton Crypto is discontinued in September 2022. The reason given in retrospect, Ethereum's proof-of-work consensus mechanism is replaced in the merge that same month, making GPU mining uneconomical at scale. The community backlash is documented. The discontinuation follows the economic change, not the complaints. The product would still exist if GPU mining Ethereum remained profitable. The crypto incident sits inside a broader pattern. The auto-renewal model uses introductory pricing that is prominently displayed and renewal pricing that is not, documented in a Reddit thread where a user describes a $130 charge they did not anticipate. Upsell pop-ups persist even after users have paid and disabled notifications, documented in both Reddit threads and Norton's own community forums. Norton 360 in April 2026 installs a smart firewall, VPN components, cloud backup, dark web monitoring, Genie AI scam detection, privacy monitoring, SafeCam, and password manager integration alongside the core antivirus engine. These run as background services. The documented performance complaint from Reddit r/antivirus in September 2021, 16% CPU usage, and 10,000 megabytes of memory consumed during active periods. Norton community threads document CPU usage stuck at 100% after an update. This is not a universal experience, but it is a documented pattern across multiple years. The Products Privacy Notice data collection list is detailed and publicly available. IP address, location, device identifiers, browsers installed and which is set as default, URLs and websites visited with metadata, files flagged as malware, app names and versions, file paths, network connection activity, user interactions with Norton pages and extensions, scan results, error logs, and crash dumps. This is not a hidden practice, it is disclosed. The question is whether users who click install have read it and understood what a company with the Avast and JumpShot acquisition in its corporate history does with persistent, real-time visibility into their browsing behavior and installed software. Two specific community incidents are on the record. February 2023, Reddit r/assholedesign. A user finds that Norton detects its own tracking components as tracking modules in its own scan results. Norton's scanning engine flagging Norton's own data collection as the category of behavior it is supposed to detect. 2025, Norton Community Forum. Users document concern about files being uploaded for cloud analysis without their clear understanding that this was happening. The Norton VPN no-log policy was independently audited by Versprite in 2025 with quarterly transparency reports published. It does not collect browsing history, DNS queries, or originating IP addresses. The uninstallation path requires the official Norton remove and reinstall tool for a clean exit. Norton 360 is the correct product for a specific user, someone who wants a fully managed security bundle covering antivirus, firewall, VPN, password manager, cloud backup, dark web monitoring, and identity alerts, is not primarily concerned about the data collection footprint and values having everything in one product from a brand their non-technical family members recognize. The protection quality is confirmed, the bundle features are real, the VPN no-log claim has been audited. For users whose primary concern is data collection, the Products Privacy Notice makes clear that Norton collects URL-level browsing data, installed app inventories, device identifiers, and network activity, all held by a company that also owns Avast and AVG, and whose corporate history includes the JumpShot surveillance pipeline. The FTC ban covers advertising use of browsing data from the Avast products specifically. There is no equivalent constraint on what Norton collects or how it uses what it holds. The data collection is framed as security telemetry. That framing may be accurate. It does not change what is being collected. Bitdefender and ESET are the alternatives most frequently recommended by the privacy community for users who want strong third-party antivirus without Gen Digital's data posture. Both receive equivalent or higher marks from the privacy community. Neither has the corporate history that requires a separate explanation before the product can be recommended. Windows Defender is the alternative most frequently cited in community threads for users who conclude the risk model does not require third-party antivirus at all. The Auto-Renewal scam ecosystem is a specific practical concern worth noting for any user or family member likely to receive a Norton invoice. Norton renewal scams targeting elderly users are documented across multiple Reddit threads because the fake invoices are credible. The real product auto-renews at rates higher than the introductory price, which means a fraudulent invoice describing an unexpected charge is difficult to distinguish from the legitimate billing experience. The scam works because the real product created the conditions for it to work. Norton is technically excellent, commercially invasive. The antivirus that asks for more than protection requires.